A new pact shakes the Middle East. Pakistan's defense chief declares its nuclear arsenal could shield Saudi Arabia. An umbrella of atomic deterrence unveiled as Israel strikes Hamas leaders and Gulf states brace for fallout. Is this alliance a warning to Israel, or the spark of a new arms race? Pakistan's defense minister has said that his nation's nuclear program will be made available to Saudi Arabia, if needed, under the two countries' new defense pact, marking the first specific acknowledgement that Islamabad had put the kingdom under its nuclear umbrella. Defense Minister Khawaja Asif's comments underline the importance of the pact struck this week between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, which have had military ties for decades. The move is seen by analysts as a signal to Israel, long believed to be the Middle East's only nuclear-armed nation. It comes after Israel's attack, targeting Hamas leaders in Qatar last week, killed 6 people and sparked new concerns among Gulf Arab nations about their safety as the Israel-Hamas war devastated the Gaza Strip and set the region on edge. Speaking to GOTV in an interview on the night of September 18th, Asif made the comments while answering a question on whether the deterrence that Pakistan gets from nuclear weapons will be made available to Saudi Arabia.
Let me make one point clear about Pakistan's nuclear capability. That capability was established long ago when we conducted tests. Since then, we have forces trained for the battlefield. According to this agreement, what we have and our capabilities will be made available to Saudi Arabia.
The two countries signed a defense deal on September 17th, declaring that an attack on one nation would be an attack on both. During the interview, Asif criticized Israel for not fully disclosing its suspected nuclear weapons program to the IAEA. However, Israel has not yet commented on the two nations' defense pact. Pakistan has long criticized Israel's treatment of the Palestinians, but has not been directly involved in any war against it. And while neither nation has diplomatic ties to Israel, American officials had sought to mediate a diplomatic recognition deal involving Saudi Arabia before Hamas's October 7th attack on Israel that sparked the war. Saudi Arabia had said it was willing to sign a normalization deal with Israel, conditional on the establishment of a Palestinian state. Israel has no conflict with Saudi Arabia, which also has a long, tense rivalry with Iran.
We have not named any country whose attack would automatically trigger a retaliatory response. Neither has Saudi Arabia named any country, nor have we. This is an umbrella arrangement offered to one another by both sides. If there is aggression against either party, punished from any side, it will be jointly defended and the aggression will be met with a response.
The deal came a week after the attack in Doha, as Gulf Arab countries weighed how to defend themselves. Israeli attacks since October 7, 2023 have stretched across Iran, Lebanon, the Palestinian territories, Qatar, Syria and Yemen. Asked if others could join the pact, the Pakistani defense chief stressed,
"I can say the door is not closed to others."
Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar also echoed that idea. Dar told reporters in London in televised remarks,
"It is premature to say anything, but after this development, other countries have also expressed a desire for similar arrangements."
Dar added that such things follow due process, and even with Saudi Arabia, it took Pakistan several months to finalize the deal. However, Dawn News later reported that during a separate interview with Reuters, Asif denied that nuclear weapons were part of the accord, calling them not on the radar. Later, during a weekly media briefing, Pakistan Foreign Office spokesman Shafqat Ali Khan also avoided a direct response on the matter, only saying that Pakistan's nuclear doctrine has evolved and continues to do so. Thus, it remains to be seen if Pakistan shares its nuclear deterrence with Saudi Arabia in a highly volatile Middle Eastern political landscape after a failed NATO-style Arab military cooperation. Saudi Arabia has long been linked to Pakistan's nuclear program. Retired Pakistani Brigadier General Feroz Hassan Khan has said Saudi Arabia provided generous financial support to Pakistan that enabled the nuclear program to continue, especially when the country was under sanctions. Pakistan faced US sanctions for years over its pursuit of the bomb and saw new ones imposed over its ballistic missile work at the end of the Biden administration. Pakistan developed its nuclear weapons program to counter India's atomic bombs. The two neighbours have fought multiple wars against each other, and the most recent military confrontation between the nuclear-armed rivals, India and Pakistan, in decades erupted in May, including missile and drone strikes. The fighting was triggered by the mass shooting of tourists the previous month in Kashmir that India blamed on Pakistan. According to the US-published Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, India is believed to have an estimated 172 nuclear warheads, while Pakistan has 170. Pakistan's Shaheen-3 ballistic missile, believed to be able to carry both conventional and nuclear warheads, has a maximum range of 2,750 kilometers, making it capable of reaching Israel.